Hi guys, we are here today at Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. We're gonna go exploring around the park, check out some of the food. I do want to let you know this has been filmed over 3 days, so you're gonna have footage from opening day, the next day, and then today. So it is gonna be a bit longer of a vlog, but I'm hoping to give you a more comprehensive overview of Festival of the Arts. So come along, let's go have some fun. Our first stop is going to be the Gourmet Landscapes booth, which is outside of Canada. This is the wild mushroom risotto for $9.25. The portion size was decent and the flavor was wonderful. The mushrooms weren't overpowering and it blended well with the Parmesan cheese. Would I get it again? Probably not, but if you like mushrooms, this is a great dish. 7 out of 10. Next up is the Encanto Cocina, which is between France and Morocco. They have several different items here. First up is the passion fruit mousse with dragon fruit jam. This is a gluten-friendly option and costs $5. Overall, it tasted a lot like hog juice with a bit more of a citrus punch to it. Unfortunately, I wasn't the biggest fan of the texture, but the flavor was amazing. I give it a 5 out of 10. Next up is the potato and chorizo empanada, which is $6.50. I'll be blunt, I wasn't the biggest fan of this. However, I don't have the highest spice tolerance and this was a bit above my threshold. From what I could taste though, the flavors were fairly good, but because of the spiciness, I have to give it a 5 out of 10. And our final item at this booth is the coconut and passion fruit smoothie, which is $4.75. I really enjoyed this. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of coconut, the balance of flavors was perfect and it was super refreshing. Definitely recommend this one, 8 out of 10. Next up is the Goshiki booth, which is in Japan. This is the chicken kushiyaki, which is breaded and fried chicken with a yum yum sauce for $8.50. First of all, I love the layout of this plate. It is so visually pleasing to look at. The chicken was decent even if it was a little dry, but when paired with the yum yum sauce, it had a perfect balance. I definitely recommend this one, 7 out of 10. This is the Niseko Flurry, an alcoholic beverage of sake, rum, white cranberry juice, blue curacao, and lime juice. At $13, it is on the pricey end for a drink, but I think it's well worth the money. It's a nice, sweet drink that tasted a bit like a Jolly Rancher with a nice sugar rim. If you like that kind of drink, this is definitely for you. 9 out of 10. And we've made it to the artist table at the American Adventure, where they have several options to choose from. First up is the Sipping Chocolate Flight. The non-alcoholic version is $8, or you can get it with alcohol for $13. The chocolate is very rich, and I recommend drinking it as quickly as you can, since when it cools down, it gets more and more difficult to drink. I personally enjoyed this, but you definitely can't finish an entire sampling of it alone. 100% shareable, definitely recommend, 9 out of 10. We also got the pan-seared scallops with vanilla butternut squash puree, brown butter cauliflower puree, and a lime foam, and this is $7. I'm a big fan of scallops, and the scallops were cooked really well. I love the combination of flavors, especially the citrus pop from the lime foam. If you enjoy seafood, this is a near-perfect dish, 9 out of 10. Next up is the booth at the Mexico Pavilion, or El Artista Hambriento, and this is the Lily. It's a tequila-based drink with violet essence infusion, rose petal liqueur, cranberry, and lime juice. At $16, this drink is tiny but powerful. The drink is very strong, and all I could really taste was the tequila. I couldn't really finish it, and I was not a fan. There are other drinks around the festival that I would recommend over this one, so unfortunately I have to give it a 3 out of 10. And this is the Taco de Chocolate for $6.50. It is a chocolate candy shell filled with Mexican chocolate mousse with a touch of chili. Thankfully, I didn't get much of the chili in the taco because I have a very low spice tolerance, but it was almost overpoweringly chocolate. It did come with a sauce that I really enjoyed pairing it with, which sort of tamed the chocolate down. I'm on the fence on this one, so I give it a 6 out of 10. Our next booth is the Pop Eats booth near the Starbucks at Port of Entry, and I got the tomato soup with bacon, apple, and brie grilled cheese for $6.25. I actually really liked this sandwich. I thought it had a nice balance of flavors, but I didn't really like the tomato soup, so dipping it in the tomato soup it actually detracted from the sandwich for me. So the sandwich I'd give a 9 out of 10, but the soup brought the whole thing down. And our final stop for food sampling is going to be the donut box, which is by Test Track. And this is the vanilla donut, which is $5.50. It's a vanilla donut with strawberry ice cream, strawberry sugar, and fresh strawberries. The donut itself had a good texture, and I think it paired well with the ice cream. However, I do feel like the strawberries were a little bit overpowering of the vanilla flavor. I give it a 6 out of 10. One of the cool things you can do as you're just walking into Epcot by the Seas and the Land is this expression section. It's a paint by number mural, and you get a cup of paint and you paint 3 of the numbers on there, and everybody gets the chance, and then it's one big mural at the end. They are still doing the Animation Academy. They run it twice a day at 12:30 and 1:30, and we're going to check it out.
Hello, friends. We now invite you to join us for the Animation Academy. Please welcome your sketch artist, Will Gay.
Hey guys. So, we're gonna do some drawing today. You guys ready? Yeah? All right. So, I was thinking a couple of my favorite characters, so I kind of narrowed it down to Oswald for right now. Is that cool? We're drawing a circle. We're gonna use our whole arm like this. And so that'll help you draw that circle a little bit better. We can just draw a nice big smile, kind of looping to the other side. But you kind of want to start it somewhere in between the mask here, the white part of his mask. And his ears are really big, so we're going to go up almost like a whole nother head high of him, maybe higher, and just kind of like flush these ears out here. Again, it's just kind of like a paddle shape. But that is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And that is how we draw Oswald. And I hope we'll see you back here for the next show.
Once again this year they are doing Figment's Brush with the Masters, where you go around World Showcase and you look for Figment in different paintings, and then on the back you have all the stickers, and you put the sticker to the corresponding thing, and when you finish it you get a prize. It is $9.99, but you can do discounts. Once you go around and get all of the special paintings with Figment in, you can get this paint your own figurine. They have Mickey, Minnie, and we got Figment. Here's actually a look at all of them. You have Mickey, Figment, Daisy, and Minnie this year. Next we're going to check out some merchandise. It's at Port of Entry. When you're entering World Showcase, it's going to be the gift shop that is on your right. As of right now, this is the only place they have the festival merchandise, so let's go check it out. So we have a Spirit jersey featuring everyone's favorite Figment. There is a t-shirt here. They have a whole bunch of magic bands. Here is a set of cards. There's 8 note cards with envelopes. Here's a look at what they look like. There's a hat with the different frames and Figment on it. And they have like a palette plate here. And the tagline for the Festival of the Arts merch is "Make a Masterpiece Today." Here's a closer look at the back of that Spirit jersey. Here's a look at a sample schedule. This is for Sunday. I definitely recommend checking out the performance artists. It is definitely one of my favorite things to do is watch them perform and make their paintings. I wish I could afford one of them, but it's so entertaining to watch, so definitely recommend checking that out. Usually they do 2 shows a day, 12:15 and 3:45. There's also a musician and Art Defying Gravity, and we're going to check them out.
Friends, welcome to the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Today, we are proud to feature the work of not one, but 2 inspiring artists whose unique styles have captivated audiences and Disney fine art collectors around the world. Please welcome to the stage renowned Disney fine artists Trevor Carlton and Stephen Fishwick.
How are you guys? Are you having fun yet? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this! Yeah!
It begins on a dark night.
I ran away, and I am not going back. But I want to smell like coffee.
You guys are the best! Thank you so much for having us here! You're awesome! Thank you!
And now, please welcome the stars of Disney on Broadway's Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, Carrie Butler and Telly Leung.
Oh, woman, where the heart is, never were words so true. My heart's far, far away, home is true. What I give to return to the life that I knew lately, and to think I complained of that poor provincial town.
One jump ahead of the hitman, 1 hit ahead of the flop. I think I'll take a stroll around the block.
Stop thief! Outrage!
Let's not be too hasty.
Still, I think he's rather tasty.
Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat. Otherwise, we get along. 1 jump ahead of the hoofbeats, 1 hop ahead of the hop. 1 trick ahead of disaster. Heck with, but I'm much faster. Here goes, from a hand and wishing you happy landing. All I'm gonna do is.
I know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't
Shooting sha la 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 la.
Alright guys, that'll do it for me here at Epcot. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Festival of the Arts. We did a pretty comprehensive tour today, so thank you so much for following along with me today, and always remember to soar over the magic. See you guys!
After a million miles or so, we might